Good morning, everybody. Anybody that's watching? JD, Brenda, Krabby Patty. I don't know who that is. Yes, Brenda, I got two ships this morning. Surprise Digital. Justin, are you up and about today or no?
Discussion, of course, about the U.S. tankers that are supposed to be moved to Europe that could aid in what there is a tremendous amount of speculation about whether the U.S. would participate in the strikes at Fordo nuclear facility there. Thus far, it's not that hit, and it needs to be hit effectively to set the nuclear program back. And what we're seeing is a lot of fighting in any way that the Israelis would need help from the U.S. in terms of the 30,000-pound thunderbuster bomb that can only be delivered by a B-2 bomber. Israel is one of those. So in order and be as effective as they would like to be, you need to do the U.S. Jackie.
Good morning, Lance.
Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Lance.
I figured
You're breaking up pretty good, Lance.
okay. Let's see if is it any better now or still bad?
I'm getting. That's a little bit better, but I'm getting a lot of background noise. I appreciate your popping in. Gonna try it again, Lance. Here we go. I'm still getting a lot of background noise. What is that? That's like
it's probably my my air conditioning. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, I'll turn it off. I don't really need it. So I figured I would come in. I thought, do I listen to my sports radio, or do I listen to country and western, or do I listen to the channel with the, what does Joe call it, the 51st date? So the 51st date won.
All right. Well, we're always happy to have you, Lance. We don't know. Justin was in the chat, but he just made a said surprise, and then he disappeared.
So you're saying that he's a wanker?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess that's what you call it. I don't know.
Well, that'll get him in here. Or we could always talk about Dre.
Giggles just said that he found out that he does need a new HDMI cable for the TV.
Giggles?
Yep.
See, there you go. So that's I would have stayed on that one. I wouldn't have replaced my TV like Justin suggested. I would have tried an HDMI first. And that's good because that saved them $300-400.
Yep.
Or should I?
TJ said he's going to go pick one up this morning.
Or should I say saved his mom $300 or $400?
That's the other. That's the flip side of the coin.
Boy, I was paying rent when I was in high school.
Were you?
Yep, my parents. I had a job. My parents made me give them $100 out of my check every month. That was a lot back then.
Sure. Well, they kind of brought you up the right way, right? There's nothing free in life.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so do I fly? Let's see, a parking garage. Do I fly an urban city? Do I fly the waterfront? What's your choice?
I would say the urban city.
Okay.
Because you've done quite a few waterfronts.
I have. Urban city. So I need to pick a spot. Must be Dre or must be Joe.
Dre or Joe, what?
Someone's trying to get in, I think, or maybe that was just Joe.
No, I didn't get any.
Oh no, that was Joe just DM'd me. Joe, you're funny. So, you fly any ships yet?
Yeah, I got 2 this morning and they're already posted.
Okay.
Here comes Justin now. Good morning, Justin.
So,
The usual. I got up at, I was out at 5 o'clock this morning, flying and got a couple of ships. Actually,
Yeah.
I got one at 5, and then I went back and got one at 7.
Okay.
Wait, TJ,
Yeah.
how did you figure out that you needed a new cable? You have to go pick one up.
He took the one off the one upstairs that we suggested. I suggested wake his old lady up and pull it off anyway, but he didn't have the balls.
That's weird. Then it must have cut out the video when the cable's bad. Then that's really weird that it would do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it is. You know, that's
Because-
usually.
Well, what I'm saying is, you would think, yeah, it would cut out the video coming from the cable box, but you think that when he turned the TV on, that wouldn't affect the logo coming up, anything like that, because that's all shit that's built into the TV, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't
yeah,
make
yeah.
any sense why that would cut that out.
Yeah.
It should
Yeah,
just be
you
an-
could have nothing plugged in and turn the TV on. You should see that logo.
TJ said his wife called Xfinity.
Oh, fuck's sake.
DJ didn't have the balls.
Well, did they come out and look at it, or they just told you guys that over the phone?
I think over the phone, because otherwise, if a technician came out and looked at it, they would have fixed it.
Yeah, I don't know about that, TJ. But so just go upstairs and get the other cord and try it.
His wife sleeping again. That's
Okay.
all she does. He says. He says she sleeps all the time.
Oh, they did a test over the phone. Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the
Catch me up on what's going on.
but the
Well,
easiest,
that still don't tell me it's the HDMI cable.
yeah, they
'Cause
need.
now he's thinking it's the HDMI cable because the cable box works, but he still don't know the TV's working.
Right.
Well, my thing is that if it was the HDMI cable, yes, it would cut out anything coming from that cable box. But when he turns that TV on, it should still show the logo
Yeah, I agree.
and anything that's built into the TV, like the
It should
menu.
show the logo, and if it's HDMI, it should say in the top right-hand corner HDMI 1, 2, or 3, depending on how many it's got.
Yeah, and it should show. He should be able to pull up the menus and everything that's
Yeah,
built into the
yeah.
TV.
Yep.
And if any of that's not working, then I'm afraid no technician, no enough of any good quality will tell you to get it fixed. They will tell you to bin it.
Laura sent
yeah,
you
yeah.
a message, Joe.
It ain't
So
You
are
worth
you
can't
it.
tell
saying-
me.
So are you
I'm not
saying
paying
that?
attention to her. She's not even in. She's not even where she's supposed to be right now.
So are you saying that?
Whoa. Yes, she is.
Oh
She's not
Lord, help
supposed to
me.
be-
Then.
She's not supposed to be here, so wherever she is, she's where she's meant
That's
to
what
be.
I mean. She's not
Not
with
here.
you. I was gonna
No,
say
well,
my
that's the
condolences.
point.
if
She's
she
not
was
meant to
back.
be here. Pack it in.
Good.
Give it a
Good.
rest.
So are
Can we
you
kick
saying
him
that
out?
Are you saying that TJ's mother still might be out $400?
Yep.
I'm just saying that doesn't make any sense.
All right. So
What they've
So
told him.
what it when she
What?
when she called it Xfinity, that's what they did. It. What was it? What was it? A troubleshoot.
Diagnosis. A
Yeah.
diagnosis.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understand that, TJ, but what I'm saying is The only video that should be cut out on that thing is just from the cable box. You should still be able to see the TV logo. You should still be able to pull up menus. None of that's
T-
coming through that HDMI
TJ,
cable.
have you got the TV with you?
I
Yeah.
don't think that the cable company can troubleshoot the TV. Only
No.
the cable box.
But never mind that. TJ, the TV with you.
Yeah, it's like it's sitting right in
Right,
front.
you've got the remote control.
Unplug the HDMI. Unplug the HDMI cable right now. Unplug
No.
Turn on the
Let's-
camera or turn on the TV.
Let's not turn this into a Paul Murray shout over. You're not going to get anything fixed thing.
Hey
TJ,
David, this was really scary. Paul was
Right.
giving advice yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Paul gives advice all the time. You just ignore it. Right, TJ, on your remote control,
Your
is the
TV
button-
remote.
Yeah, is the one that says home.
This one.
No, that's cable box remote.
TV remote, not the cable box, the TV.
That's the LG, right?
LG, yeah,
Yeah, this one.
yeah.
No, I'm not.
Laura,
Paul
check
knows
your
what a
messages.
remote looks like. That remote looks like.
Hold on, let me see if I can get sound. Hold on.
Yeah, Paul knows what the cable box looks like.
Wait,
the remote.
Is the
'cause he
sound
uses
coming
it
through
all
the
day long.
TV? Is the sound coming through the TV?
Yeah, but the picture isn't.
Yeah, that's fine. Some LGs and my Hitachi TV, they have an option on the remote somewhere that you can turn the screen off and you still get the sound. So if you've got radio playing through,
Well, now I'm not hearing any sound at all.
Cable
Broke
box
it,
off?
David.
Box turned on.
Pack it in.
Go get the HDMI cable off the upstairs TV and plug
I
it in.
agree.
See if it works.
yeah.
Well,
That's
I'm
what you
gonna-
need to do.
I think the one upstairs is different because it's not. I don't have a.
It doesn't matter. I've got a question for you, TJ. Did you take step one? Did you plug it in and switch it on?
Okay, yeah, the brand of the TV don't matter. HDMI ports are the same across the board.
Yeah. But has he plugged it in into the wall?
Let me see.
Go-
All right.
Hey, David, Paul troubleshooted everything possible yesterday. Everything you're saying.
No,
he is
we went through all this yesterday, and
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. He's reset the cable box.
Yeah, he's got
the
the
TV unplugged
the
it, plugged
HDMI
it back
cable
in.
from upstairs. He's headed back downstairs.
He's checked the remote for different features. We couldn't find nothing on there.
Right, we're gonna do two more tests in a minute, TJ.
I think it's a video card on the motherboard of the TV.
Might not be.
So that's my.
I'll tell you what,
I'm,
you're brave doing
I'm-
that way.
I'm
not holding
locking
that
in my
TV.
guess. I'm locking in my guess. Sticking
So
with it.
Justin, you don't think it's the user, huh?
No, I literally think it's a video card on the motherboard of that TV.
And you locked it in. Okay, good.
Because the motherboard and the sound card are gonna be two different things. That's why the sound's still working.
But it wasn't working just now, so is it plugged in? I'm locking that in.
You
Yeah.
can
And,
lock it up, all right? Lock it up.
Yeah.
I'm locking in that it's TJ's wife.
Yeah. Does anybody want to ask the audience? Because I'm telling you now, there is no motherboard in the TV. It's a controller card.
Well, control board, motherboard, same thing at the end of the day.
No, it's not.
They-
Get your
they-
technical
they-
terms right.
they-
Come
How
on.
do you figure that a control
No,
board
no,
controls the
you can't
TV? A
give te-
motherboard controls
You
the
can't
computer.
give technical support if you can't get the lingo.
Pack it in.
What does it matter whether he knows it's called a control board or a motherboard? He ain't going in there and fixing it.
Hey, Justin, don't argue with him. He's the same guy that says aluminium.
That is true.
Yeah. Well, at least we're not glowing without aluminum.
Oh, know what to eat. I don't feel like making full-on breakfast.
Let's see if we can get TJ frustrated again.
No, dude, that was
Oh,
fucking
God.
crazy yesterday.
I know he got really mad yesterday. He's like, I fucking hate you all. Ugh. I was like, Jesus.
Well,
I can't believe it. You ate my Cheerio.
Okay. No, it's not. Nothing's coming up now.
Nothing's
The
coming
logo's not coming on
right,
the TV.
TJ, stop. You got your laptop with you,
Yeah.
and that's got an HDMI socket on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it's
No.
probably a mini. It's probably a mini plug. It's
A
probably
mini.
a different plug.
Oh.
Yeah, I have an Apple laptop.
Yeah, you don't have
Yeah, his
Yeah, you
doesn't
might as well
have
just
it.
chuck it in the bin, be done with it.
one.
I'm
Or
talking about
shorter.
keep the TV, get rid of the laptop.
So,
Oh,
Do you
I
have a
knew his
window close
computer.
by?
a what?
A window.
A window? Yeah, I got tons of windows.
Throw the laptop out the window.
Throw the laptop out the window.
Wait, how did we go from trying to help him with his TV to tell him to throw a perfectly good laptop?
And
out?
then
got
and then follow it with the TV.
Wait. Now you're pushing it, right? You're calling a controller board a motherboard, and now you're calling an Apple a perfectly good laptop.
Because it's the same
Pack it in.
thing.
No, it's
It's
not.
just the
right?
two different
No,
terms.
no. It proves my
They
point.
both
You
they both
called
control.
no. You called an
Oh
Apple
my God.
computer a perfectly good laptop. Pack it in.
Pack it in.
Here comes
Yeah,
Jason.
Jason,
That's what-
Jason will solve it. Jason
that's-
will solve it. He's gonna say play Fortnite. Play Fortnite. It'll fix it.
Chicken
Hey,
on deck.
Jason.
Gentlemen,
There's definitely no
Carry on.
sound coming out.
your TV's broke, TJ?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I had sound yesterday coming out of the thing, and now there's nothing coming out. Like I just switched the HDMI cable, and
DJ, has there any lights come on the TV itself?
On the TV controller, hit the power button.
I am hitting the power button. I just
Is
turned
the
it
TV
off.
plugged in?
Yeah.
Plug it in.
Because he had it unplugged yesterday.
Hey, TJ, did you pay your electric bill?
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Justin, just send TJ an Amazon link.
Uh,
Dude, it sounds like you need a new TV. Forget about it.
I mean, yesterday I had sound coming out of the thing, but no picture.
Okay, so Jason, the cable company told him they troubleshooted and did a test over the phone.
Over
and
the
it's
phone.
HDMI cable. But the problem is when you turn the TV on, the logo, nothing comes up.
The TV's fucked. It's
Makes
either
sense.
in that mode where there's no screen, or the TV's completely fucked.
I've been saying the
Yeah.
TV's fucked since yesterday.
I agree.
TJ,
If nothing is coming on, TJ, you're due for a new TV.
yeah,
I mean,
TJ,
Is it still under
let's
warranty?
go all American on this now, right? You got your gun. Take it out to the back garden. Put the TV in the center of the garden. Go yow and shoot the shit out of it.
TJ's not
Go
old.
office space on it and just take a baseball bat to
Hey,
it.
Jason, we don't know how old it is, but it was a TV his mother had.
Yeah, it's
No.
one that she
She
got
bought
me
it.
like for like a housewarming gift or whatever.
How long you live there?
He doesn't
How
remember.
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah, you're due.
Shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, that TV's old.
TJ's got a
That's
CRT.
probably a
What are you talking about?
plasma.
TJ, just go down to Walmart and get yourself a new one.
You're due for a new one.
Is it
Yeah.
a
Time.
4x3?
Upgrade.
TJ, just let's hope Walmart not watching, right? Go Walmart, buy yourself a new TV, take it home, make sure you've got the same size, swap them over, put the old one back in the box, take it back, and go, what the hell's this
Here we
shit?
go.
Well,
Take your money back.
the only thing, the
Yeah,
only
joking,
thing,
don't do
by
that
the
here
way.
in Florida.
the only
Yeah.
thing
Well-
the only comment I make, TJ, is this: you've got Comcast cable, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so do I. And when I hit the power button, it doesn't give me any logos or anything. It just comes on.
Well, mine just like it says LG on it, so
Wait, the TV, when you turn the TV, switch it on, the TV says LG.
the one downstairs, because the TV upstairs is I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Wait a
It's
minute.
like-
Wait a
no,
minute.
no.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Wait.
whoa,
Wait.
whoa, whoa.
Wait.
When you switch the TV on, does the logo LG
Right now.
appear on the screen?
What?
When you turn in the TV on, does the logo LG appear on the TV?
No, it does not.
There you go.
We went through all that yesterday.
Right. It's more likely. Does there any light, TJ? Look down the back of the TV when it's switched on. Is there any sort of light in there?
It tells you the TV's on.
No, it's not that because you got the because you'll have the backlights. There should be a little glow of white.
Where?
I mean, like when I
My
look at it,
backlight.
My TV don't have it. That's old TV.
Yeah,
No, it will. You have to look.
there's like a little bit of a glow or whatever.
Yeah, look in the vent. You'll see it.
There'd be a little standby light on the front of the TV.
Yeah, it
usually.
should be like either.
Yeah, like I could see like
green light or-
inside a little bit, and there is a little bit of a glow or whatever.
There you go.
What are you talking about? Backlight on the
pic-
TV?
The LED
Oh,
screen had
God.
backlit.
Every TV's got a backlight.
So TJ,
You mean a light
do
on
you
the
want
back
me
of
to
the
get a new
TV?
TV,
No.
or how long do you want to really troubleshoot this thing? You know,
I know it's
no
a TV.
seriousness. No seriousness. How long do you really want to troubleshoot this thing and listen to a bunch of people on, on Zoom to tell you how to fix it? Why don't you just go get a new TV? I mean, it's been 9 years.
I'm not
it's 9 years
telling him
old.
to fix it.
We
I'm
told him to
buy
go
a
get a
new
new one. But
Well, I'm asking TJ. What do you want to do? Do you want to continue to
I
listen
mean,
to people tell you what to do, or do you really just go get a TV?
Probably,
what I'm saying?
probably better just to go get a new TV. But I mean,
Shut up,
I
JD.
guess if I mean, like I said, like yesterday, I had sound coming out when I got home from work, and then there was no picture, and then she called Xfinity, and they did a troubleshoot, and they said I needed a new cable, but
you've tested the cable. We know it's not the cable.
yeah.
Okay,
Now,
so
people,
TJ,
people will just stop a minute. The TV itself, all TVs and monitors, Justin, have a glow. It's called a backlight. That's the light on your actual screen. It shines back a little bit. If you
Yeah,
can
but
see
you know-
that,
You normally
see
can't
that
see
little
that
glow?
from outside the TV, though.
right? If you can see that little glow, then the picture board has gone. Right?
But don't,
That
he,
means
what
it
does he
won't
need to
work.
know that for, though? Any which way the TV's fucked, he's not going to fix it.
you're not
Oh, we
fixing
know
that.
that. Now I've just told him.
So
DJ, this
skipping
has
to
not
the end of
been
the book, TJ. Skipping to
this
the end
has
of the
not
story,
been
TJ.
suggested yet.
What's the end of the story going to look like?
I guess a new TV. I guess.
All right, let's go to Walmart. Filter it.
Send him an Amazon link, Justin.
Bring
So,
it up,
so
pal.
now the conversation changes to what kind of TV will TJ get?
Oh God.
75 inch. 75
Now
inch
the
TJ.
Yeah, 55.
110 inch.
Now TJ's getting worried, thinking, how much money have I got left in
Yes.
my bank account?
Get yourself
Well,
a smart
TJ,
TV.
quite honestly,
biggest one you
without
can
poking
afford.
at you, do you have enough money to buy a new TV?
His mom
I
does.
hope so.
DJ,
Credit
if you
card.
don't,
That's what a
right,
credit card's
just nip
for.
round to Paul Murray's, knock on his back door. When he goes to his back door, run in, grab that TV, and run out.
Yeah, bring some tools with you because all of my TVs are screwed to the wall.
I'll tell you what, it'd make an interesting
You're
Zoom.
lying, Paul.
Did you hang him,
You're
Paul?
lying. That one behind you is not screwed to the wall.
No, but it's bolted to a stand.
But then you
Yeah, it's
said
on
screwed
wheels,
to the
though.
wall, so you were wrong.
Yeah, but it's on wheels, so you'll be able to get it out.
Think of it. Yeah. So TJ, you said that yesterday you had no video, but you had sound,
Yeah.
and today you don't have any sound. So it's just like we used to say in EMS. All bleeding will eventually stop. So the bleeding stops, and it means all patients eventually die.
Oh, please.
Oh, man. Remind me never to
There's
call
truth
Joe's
to that, though,
ambulance.
Captain. There's truth to that, TJ.
Yeah, because we used to say all bleeding will eventually stop, all patients will eventually die, and if you drop the baby, pick it up.
That is a really dark for EMT.
Now let me just test this TV just to make
No,
sure.
I
it
have
works.
heard that at EMS school.
Yeah,
In
Joe,
1990.
what he's gonna do is he's gonna take and replace the cable back to his wife's TV upstairs and see if that works. Now, if that doesn't work, he's fucked.
Yeah.
Then you got to get a second TV.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
you might as well just go replace both of them.
What he wants to do is carry the TV upstairs from downstairs and plug it in the bedroom and see if it works there. If it does,
Hey, he needed some exercise anyway.
if
That's
it
what I'm
doesn't,
trying to
take
do,
the
if I can
TV
find-
downstairs out of the bedroom and sod his wife in the bedroom. Well, not literally, but
Why don't we just get a defibrillator and just connect it to the back and see what happens?
Where's the remote for the TV upstairs?
It's up your ass.
It's up your ass.
It's up your ass.
Fat.
Go look for it yourself, TJ.
What?
Hey, Jason, it might have sounded a little dark what I said, but I never had anybody die in my unit.
It's this one? Where's the
No,
one
he used to kick
upstairs?
them out just before they died.
They might have died when they got to the hospital, but I never had them dead in their unit.
Yeah, just open the back door and let him go.
That's
I'm not doing the
'cause you can't
paperwork.
pronounce him dead.
Then where's the
That's
one
the
for
doctor's job.
downstairs? Oh, that's probably why.
he's
Where
been,
What?
he's been using the upstairs.
Where he found something? What he found?
downstairs TV.
You said something about that's probably why. What?
He was using the upstairs remote for the downstairs TV.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Oh, Lord help me.
Oh my
I,
god.
I still think you need a new TV. I stand by that.
That still wouldn't make any sense why it would be playing sound and no video.
Yeah, but it's still if the TV didn't turn on, yeah, but he did have
Yeah,
sound.
he couldn't get it to turn on just now, so that cable may have been the thing. We got to find out. Lord help me.
Lord
Boy,
help.
if he tells me that, I'm coming over there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he will help you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Uncle
probably
Bill to
possible.
come and have a look.
Move the couch.
Where's the couch?
TJ's gonna be
Again,
wearing it.
TJ?
The life and times of TJ Giggles.
What did you do with the fucking remote?
It's called TJ without giggles.
The way
It still
to
doesn't make,
why is that, TJ,
Now he's
is
looking underneath the
without
cushions and
swear
everything.
word.
Can't find the remote.
like I said, that still doesn't make any sense. You turned the TV on yesterday and the
All right,
sound was
fellas, I gotta
playing with
go.
no
We're on
video.
line. See you all later.
Okay,
Later,
Jason.
sir.
Take care.
Catch you later, Jason.
So it wouldn't matter what remote you were using.
Yeah, I wonder what
TV
that
was
noise was then, but it was.
Did you bring the old remote?
Oh,
Jason's
Lord. Here comes
back.
Don.
Okay, TJ. The answer to all our questions is
All
here.
right, hold on.
Well, he's lucky he even got 9 years out of that fucking TV.
He's going to switch it on now. It's going to come on.
All I'm saying is if he truly had that TV for 9 years, he's lucky he even got that long out of it.
Yeah, I think my first one lasted 6 years,
I think you guys are all missing the big picture here.
and then I got
No,
Samsung.
TJ's missing the big picture.
No, he's not.
No,
asked
well, yeah, he
where-
is. He ain't got a
He
picture.
is, he hasn't got a picture.
You guys are wrong. He does. He was asking where the remote is for the TV upstairs. He's got 2 TVs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
just found
know,
one
and we told him to do that
Problem that
yesterday.
doesn't really matter.
upstairs.
We've told him to swap it round, but he won't have it.
Yeah,
I
so
just-
he's got
I just
TV.
want-
This is a first world problem that nobody should give a shit about.
Donald, how long you been around the Paul Murray show?
All right, so this TV works.
$50 questions. The next question with $100 apiece.
Now that's the TV upstairs, or that's the TV downstairs.
Yeah, this remote's for the TV upstairs.
Okay.
But is that the TV upstairs you're using it on? That was the question.
Yes, he's gone back upstairs. He's going back downstairs.
The
Take the
TV
television.
is broken.
Take the downstairs television upstairs and plug it into the
Fuck's sake.
upstairs one. See if it works up there.
But
If it
it's
doesn't,
the
then
weirdest thing though. Yesterday I had sound coming out of the TV downstairs, but there was no
and
picture.
picture up.
So,
Have you found the remote yet for downstairs?
yeah, it was on the shelf.
Right. And you got to test that. And
Did
on
you-
your remote, there
Did you
should be a
turn it on
source
and
button.
off with the remote?
Has it got a physical switch on the TV downstairs?
Great view,
He
Donald.
turned that off as well.
Now, Lance, when you're doing your green screen, look at
Yeah.
Donald. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So TJ, have you tried
With green
this?
screen.
Have you tried this? TJ, have you gone to Harbor Freight yet?
Harbor Freight, no.
You need to buy an air compressor.
But,
You need to open up the back of the TV. Justin has a great air compressor. He'll send you a link. And you can blow out the dust. That'll fix it.
Hey, speaking of air compressors, did you ever go get yours, Lance?
I'm gonna go Thursday and look
Okay.
on his day off.
on my day off.
Now, when TJ says the TV is 9 years old, does it mean that he's had the TV for 9 years? The glow that he sees that
Yeah.
coming out of the back of it might actually be tubes.
Yeah, 'cause I literally switched the HDMI cables, but that didn't really work too well.
So the cable that we suspected or that Comcast said was bad, you plugged it in upstairs and it works on that TV.
Yeah, but Comcast
Yeah.
are a bunch of idiots. They're just reading off of a script.
They can't tell you whether your television works or
Yeah.
not. They can only tell you whether the box works or not.
David AZ said to bring the cable box with me and have them look at it.
Yeah, and they can't even tell you if the cable box works or not. They can tell you if the cable box is working on the input side of it, but if the HDMI port is jacked, they can't tell you that.
Well, and the thing is why I know it's not the cable box is because he can't pull up any menus or anything. Nothing comes up on the screen.
Yeah, that's the TV.
There's no reason that the cable box should be blocking a TV menu from coming up that's built into the TV. All that should still come up regardless if it's not putting picture out or not.
And David, not all TVs have a backlight. The OLEDs do not have a backlight.
Yeah, 9 years old, it's not OLED.
Well, it's 9 years old. It's not OLED, yes, but he said earlier he said all TVs had a backlight.
All TVs, well, they'll all have a glow in the back. All of them.
All of them. OLEDs won't.
No,
My
mine
OLED does.
doesn't.
I have never seen
Right,
a
has
glow
any of you
coming out of the
actually,
back.
have any of you guys actually looked in the back of your TV?
Yeah, this one right here. I can
torqued
see
quite
the
a few
back of it, and
TVs.
there's no glowing
No.
going on.
Into the vents itself. Look into the back. Deep
No
in.
glowing.
I had coffee.
God's sake.
You need coffee. Yeah.
I need whiskey.
I don't like Starbucks coffee.
Sounds like a first world problem, Donald. I shouldn't give a shit about.
TJ, where's a good place to buy a TV in your area?
Yes.
TJ,
Go
I don't
Walmart.
like Starbucks coffee.
you got a Walmart close to you, TJ?
TJ, is there a bar close to you? They'll have a TV. Go
Morning
and sit
dust.
there and watch it.
Rain crows.
DJ froze.
Go down to a local bar. Could you put on I Love Lucy for me, please?
TJ pressed the pause button on his remote and froze.
Yeah, I don't know why there's not sound coming out. You guys might be right. I probably might just need a new TV, I guess.
Well, like I said, too, you're lucky you got 9 years out of a new TV any fucking way.
Yeah.
Yep, I thought it went away.
These TVs are made so cheaply and just to be thrown away that, yeah, you'd be lucky to get 9, 10 years out of a TV these days. That one Jason's got's pretty old, the one that's up on his wall in his computer or his studio room or whatever you want to call it, gaming room.
Yeah, I don't know why there's not sound.
Jason still on the panel?
Turning up the volume to
Only
see,
left.
if I hear anything, but I don't hear anything.
Did
Yeah,
you
but when you
unplug
turn,
that? Did you unplug that optical lead as well, TJ?
yeah, remember you did that yesterday.
Yeah.
Have you plugged it back in?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, when you turn the volume up and down, you should see the volume animation come up.
On the screen.
And
No.
if you don't, yeah, see, that's something with the TV. There's no reason the cable box should be causing the normal built-in TV stuff from coming up. See,
Or the
all
T- the
Xfinity did,
TV menu should be able to come up too.
all Xfinity did, or whatever cable company is with, is they sent the signal from the box to the TV. They might be able to detect something's not getting through, but they don't know if it's a cable or not. There's no way they'd be able to tell that.
Well, you think I should call him back and have him send somebody out and have him look?
No,
No, because there's nothing they're gonna be able
you're
to do
wasting
for
money, TJ. You're
They're not
wasting.
going to fix your TV.
They're
Yeah.
going to charge you a call out fee, and then you're still going to have to get a TV.
Yeah.
Just save the money and go for a
My
TV.
cable.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to suck it up and get a new TV.
Yeah.
And
Now,
if you
did
can't
your-
afford one right now, TJ, just bring the one upstairs downstairs temporarily and swap it round. And take your laptop upstairs when you go to bed so you can watch the laptop.
Oh no,
Little
that's his wife's baby.
Well, actually, it was my TV from when I used to live in South Carolina.
No, TJ, you're married.
Yeah.
It's her TV.
Yeah. You can't say mine on anything.
Mine.
They get your ass in trouble.
Once your partner moves in, it's hers. What's yours is theirs, and what's theirs is theirs.
No,
And
it's
once their
Well,
toothbrush
David,
is
it's
in your bathroom,
interesting
it's
to hear
over.
you say that because I distinctively remember you talking about Laura needs to
There we go.
keep hands off
Yeah,
your
but-
stuff.
Yeah, but Paul, you see, Laura lodges here. Yeah, she's not on the tenancy, so she technically doesn't live here.
She lied.
But
She
you've
lodges
got
there.
you've got to have the covenants in these things. You know, the little small print. JD, get a new fucking TV.
Have you got a Walmart close to you, TJ?
I told you, Paul. I could literally chuck a rock from.
Okay,
my patio.
so what you want to do is go online and see if
Starting to
they've
sound
got
like
any
Joe.
specials running.
Yeah, that's what my mom was saying. The same thing. So I think that's what I'll do.
Actually, TJ, get a rock, throw it into the TVs, and then go in and go, that one looks damaged, I'll take that one.
David AZ said,
Get a discount.
Get a hammer. get a hammer and throw it.
Does your house,
JD put it in big fucking, get a new fucking TV.
A new fucking TV.
Well, this is the thing.
Put it out by the dumpster and shoot it with the potato gun.
Yeah, there you go. Set it
Oh, there's a
outside
good
and shoot
video,
it with
TJ.
a potato gun.
does your house contents insurance cover accidental damage?
Oh, God.
Does
Yeah,
Don't
I
say
would.
that online.
Pick it up
Yeah,
and drop it. Claim
Yeah,
on the insurance.
Just
Whoa.
elevate it to insurance fraud, TJ.
Yeah, and TJ, let's not do this. I'll tell you why. Right? Your insurance will have an excess, and I can guarantee your excess will be probably like $250. That's what you have to pay towards any claim before they pay you out. Right?
You're talking about a
Yeah, we call it an
deductible.
excess over here.
Yeah.
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 Still
So
don't have
you'll
it
pay
right.
you'll pay your $250, and you'll go to Walmart and find that the TV is only $195.
You don't want to do that in Florida anyway, because homeowner
No.
insurance is already
No.
a pain in the ass here anyway.
And also, you may get a TV, but you'll also get a higher premium, so you'll pay for it eventually. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
So it probably wouldn't be worth going to Xfinity and getting a new, since I've already tried swapping the one from upstairs to down.
No, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to change nothing.
You
Like I
don't need a
said-
new Xfinity. You just need a new TV and plug the existing Xfinity into it, and it will work.
Yeah, and the HDMI cables, it doesn't matter which brand it is, TJ, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Parking spot 1 or 2, we'll bring it out hot.
So it's nothing you need to look at when you go TV shopping. Don't be looking, oh, it's the right HDMI plug. It's all the same across the board.
Well, you're kind of right, but you need to get a good, decent.
1 or 2.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying he thought the HDMI sizes were different because the brand of the TV was different.
There's a Roku TV right there at Walmart for $228.
And it's 55-inch.
Yep.
Not bad.
The
4K
TCL or whatever.
Smart TV.
They buy
Yeah.
the air compressor.
Lance just wants a new air compressor.
Yeah, I think the TV that I have is like a 30 inch, I think.
Well, there you go, TJ. Look at that.
I thought
Oh,
we've got-
75-inch TJ. Just kick everything out your living room. You're sorted.
No, TJ, we measured it yesterday. It was a 50-inch, remember?
Was that what it was? A 50 inch?
Yeah.
Just measure. Just to make sure.
51st dates.
Here, hold this.
Oh, he's found his tape measure.
Yeah, it was in the bottom of the fucking thing.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
after he
Scroll
bitched for
down,
about
Paul.
10 minutes, he
It'll
couldn't
it'll
find
show
it.
you because this just showing LG at the top.
Look at there. Now
Okay.
$238 for a 58-inch.
TJ, tell
But-
your mom it was an 85-inch.
And it's got free
it-
delivery, too.
Wait. Hold on.
There you go, TJ. They'll run across the car park with it for you.
All right. So
Nah.
what is that like 49 and a half or something, or like 50 and a half?
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
matter if
50
it's rounded. If
50-inch
it's between,
Yeah.
between 48 and 51, it'll be a 50-inch.
Oh, okay.
Can
You don't
see
need the
the
exact
screen,
measurement.
TJ? Look at there. Look at the price on that.
Hold on.
If you scroll down, I bet they'll be cheaper as well. And Hisense is quite a good TV.
All you gotta do is say by price.
Yeah,
lower high.
that's the one I have. That's the one I
Maybe a lot
have
of time.
upstairs is a high end. However you said it, David.
Hisense.
Yeah, they are good TVs. For a brand that came out of nowhere and then sponsored the World Cup out of nowhere, they seem to do pretty well.
That was the one I was thinking of yesterday. I think that's the one that's the big Chinese brand. Hisense. There was one that Walmart was selling that was a big Chinese brand.
Oh, God.
I thought it was Vizio, but it was.
So anyway, $200 will get you a TV.
Yeah.
No,
Plus-
280
plus
bucks.
tax.
You got tax.
So switching channels a little bit. Hey Joe, I flew the Avata again. Struggled to take off,
Yeah, Aubrey.
So
Get a
that,
new drone.
but
That is so
eventually took off. So
annoying.
should I get an air compressor and blow it out and then buy a
Yeah, I
new one?
would. Hey,
That was
did you
so
get Paul
annoying.
just now for it says $238. Paul says for $200 you'll get a TV. So he's again, that's like his measurements in 5 miles and 1 mile, and completely off.
Well, TJ's left, and
It would be so.
Aubrey.
the
damn
thing is,
annoying.
if you go into store, you're going to see a lot cheaper TVs. You'll probably get a decent TV in store, take home today for like $200 easy. I mean, we can get 55-inch TVs now for £100.
Where?
Argos.
Oh.
Was just left.
Oh. Our 55-inch TV was
Oh,
420 odd.
Oh, Mark, you know the danger to life warning they've issued for the south of England?
Oh, you mean the one you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found out why this morning.
Uh-huh.
I walked out the door. It was like walking into a bloody oven. That was evil.
Not up here, it isn't.
I tell you what, I'm going nowhere this week.
It's quite cool.
Welcome back, TJ.
I came back.
You had to go in the back room and scream a little bit and curse a little
Yeah.
bit. And
Just
And
go.
the cat came
Just
back.
get the
He
cushion on
didn't
the
stay
off the
away.
sofa and just go into it.
Yeah, it's quite cool. It's 22 degrees here.
I don't know what it is here, but it's. I don't think it's the heat. It's the humidity. It's evil.
Thank you, David.
What for?
This thing doesn't.
Hey, Paul, I flew the inner city, so
It's not
I'll put that
All right.
giving me.
into my building. Beautiful day up here, I tell you.
Where do I find humidity?
Gonna start raining.
I've heard that Walmart has pretty good cheap TVs these days. So
Yeah,
The
well,
UV
go into store, TJ. You'll pick one up.
Yeah, they should have them lined up right at the front door, I think.
Yeah. Just go into Walmart and just say, if you got a pallet truck I can borrow, and when he goes by, just say, I just need to buy them. When he brings it out, go, thanks, and then pick a pallet of TVs up and take it home.
So what's your humidity there?
56% here. I don't know what it is at David's.
well, I have a bike, JD, and
let me
but I don't know if that would
I
work out.
I don't think you'll carry it home on a bike.
You got a car, TJ. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I have a car. Yeah.
Wait up. He won't be able to carry it on a bike. He doesn't need to carry it on anything. He just said if he can throw. He said he can throw a stone into the store.
Well, the other thing too is it says they'll deliver it today. Free delivery today.
Free delivery.
Go.
Hey, Paul.
Go get it now, TJ. Get it. Go.
Get it now. Get it now.
Hey, Paul, you said that they got them lined out by the door in
Yeah.
Walmart. When was the last time you've been in a Walmart?
Every time I go in, they're sitting right back. You know how you go in the doors?
That's not the question.
There.
The question,
They're right there
answer
in
the question.
boxes.
The question is, when was the last time you've been in a Walmart?
Yeah,
About a week ago.
He works at a Walmart.
Paul,
you get everything delivered to you, Paul.
Well,
They do
just about
displays. They do displays by the front doors.
Yes, they
Like
do.
years, I guess
He
years.
said doo-doo.
They do. They do.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, and the one I've got, the big Walmart we've got, all the TVs are in the back and front of the electronics department in the aisle. They got
Right,
stacks and
Donald.
stacks.
They got two. Yeah, I'm looking. There's one. How do you say it? Hennessy or Hennessy or whatever.
Hisense.
Hennessy, yeah, Hennessy. There you go. That's what you get from Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Right, Donald, to answer your question, it was 89 humidity this morning, and it's dropping down to 77.
Dang.
How much for it, TJ?
They got one for $214, and then there's a TCL 50-inch.
And like I said, when
$218.
you go in there, when you go in there shopping, and you find a TV you like, double check the price online, because if it's cheaper and they have it in stock, you can get it for that price.
Yeah.
But wait until you find the TV that you're interested in, then look it up on.
And it has to be the exact TV.
Walmart. Right.
Oh, like the LG one?
No, it
Yeah,
has to
the
be the
price-
exact model.
Literally, what he's saying is, TJ, if you can find the same TV online or in another store for a lower price, Walmart will price match it.
No, they don't
Yeah.
price match other stores anymore. They
They
stopped
don't?
doing it. No,
No,
they
Oh,
used to.
right, online.
It's
in-store
something.
will match their online price.
Right. Exactly, Mark. Now they do that. Sometimes they bring it back. They've done it over
Doo-doo.
the
You said
years.
doo-doo again.
Do.
Do.
That's my
so
word of
if-
the day on my word of the day calendar.
You
If the online price is higher, don't tell them. Innit?
Okay. I'm getting hot. I'm going back inside.
Okay. All right, Donald.
The
The
sun finally
online
came out.
price. If the online price is higher, TJ, don't tell them.
Donald had to do his little Corona commercial.
Hey, Justin.
Well,
Justin. Paul, when he
what?
takes his Dukalax, he goes do 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 da.
I don't want to know that.
Actually,
TJ, do you belong to Sam's or Costco?
Actually,
He's
no.
in a laughing fit, Lance. I wouldn't
Yeah.
bother asking him
No.
anymore.
Lord.
When
Mute
Paul
Paul.
takes it,
Somebody mute Paul.
That's
Right.
funny.
Joe,
That's
when
funny.
Paul takes that medication, he goes a don 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 don, and then he
That's
takes it and
pretty
goes a do
good.
do do do.
At least TJ's in a good mood again.
So you're telling
That's
us
funny. That's
that
pretty
you're
good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
for God's
funny.
sake.
Dude.
Yeah, you might as well just wait, Mark.
Yeah.
You can tell us. Quick, tell us. You fucked his mic.
I say, so you're telling us that when your store has a price on an item, that doesn't include the tax?
No.
No.
It has to here. They have
I
to,
wish it did.
Yeah, they
No.
actually have to put the price on, including tax, unless it's a wholesale place.
Yeah, actually, Mark, they don't. It's just over here they actually do.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but
I
they
wish
don't
they
have
did.
to.
I mean, I
That's
wish they
funny.
did, because then you have to sit and factor in all the taxes and shit.
And the reason they
That's
do,
funny.
yeah, the reason they do that over here, they do.
They do do?
Yeah, the reason they do, right, is
No,
because
no, it's do
our
that.
VAT, yeah,
Do
our
do
VAT
that.
is pretty simple to work out. It's 20% whack or 25% bang,
Yeah.
or
Bang, do that.
or
Oh,
some
for fuck's
some
sake.
essentials are only 5%.
Yeah, and some of the it's stupid in America that every state has a different tax.
Yep. They all operate as their own independent economies.
So if it's a lower tax in a state close enough for you to get to, TJ, go and get one from there.
Actually, he'd be better off buying in Florida because we have some of the lowest taxes and stuff here.
All right.
So he'd be better off buying from me. Plus, they've gotten rid of taxes on a lot of products in Florida now. Like, especially if it's like everyday products. Like, you don't pay tax on food.
That's funny.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of school products now that they're taking off
Pretty
the tax
good.
list.
Yeah, you used to not pay VAT
That's funny.
on food here unless it was
That's pretty good.
already bought hot food. So,
Right.
And it's also savory stuff. So like your cakes and sweets, they have to have VAT. But
that's not savory. Savory is the other one.
Yeah, no, but they're kind of in the same. Anything that's not essential. But what annoying people is
luxury items.
Yeah, but there's items that I think over here should be free of VAT. You know, like your women's feminine products, baby stuff. Why are we paying VAT on that? Well, why should they pay VAT on that? And it's essential product. It's not like they can get through life without it.
Well, and it's like, who decides what's essential, though, too, at the end of the day? Because here, during COVID, they decided liquor stores were essential. How the fuck is liquor essential?
Keeps you sane.
Dude, I wish I had no sales tax here, but
I mean, we don't have taxes on there's a lot of goods we don't have taxes on. You just don't realize it.
Yeah, because Randy's talking about he goes 5 miles away to Delaware. They have no sales tax. What's up, Jody?
But legally, you can do that. You can go to another state and go shopping if you want. Nothing illegal about that.
Hey, Frank, how's it going?
I knew people that used to go across the border from California and load up on dishwashing tablets. And that's because California banned, what was it, phosphorus or something that was in the original formula of the dishwashing tablets. It would get your dishes all nice and shiny and spotless. And they're not allowed to have that in them. So,
Yeah, they use salt in the rinse aid.
but California made them take out a certain chemical out of it. So people are going across the border and buying dishwasher tablets in bulk, bringing them back with them.
They're not cheap over here, dishwasher tablets.
They're pretty cheap. Depends on what brand you get.
We only buy Finish Ultra, not Finish Ultra. What the they are now?
See, now finished ones can be expensive.
Oh, no, it's not Finish because Finish is shit. It's I think the Ariel Ultra.
No, Finish is the real fancy looking ones with the little red ball on them.
Yeah.
And they're super expensive. Yeah.
They're that crap over here. You can get them for £1 for 10.
I think I met you here last night.
But see, dishwasher tablets can be completely different depending on where you're at, because your country might not allow a certain chemical that's in them, or we might not allow a certain chemical. You know what I'm saying? So
you can get the Ariel Ultra Pods. Yeah, not the Ariel Pods, but the Ariel Ultra Pods for your dishwasher. They do amazing things. We put a burnt pan in a dishwasher, thinking it would just loosen it up a bit. Fucking came out like brand new. It was like fucking hell.
If I have really badly stuff like that, what I do is I fill whatever it is with boiling water and then just drop a dishwasher tablet into it.
Yeah, that can do that as well. Also, if you've got a blocked drain, if you get one of the pods and you actually put it over the drain hole and pop it and just let it go in and leave it for a couple of minutes, it should clear it.
Yeah, it gets rid of the grease.
I don't know. The only thing I ever used a dishwasher for was just a secondary wash. I always pretty much wash everything by hand, then I'd put it in there and do a secondary.
That's what I do. I just wash all my dishes by hand. I used to run the dishwasher, but now I just do everything by hand now.
No, it's not that I'm doing it weird. I purposely do that.
Yeah. Well,
now I am about being clean.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, TJ, my original dishwasher, she just stopped working, so I had to get a tabletop dishwasher because otherwise the pots would just keep mounding up. True fact, right? True fact.
Yeah.
When we lived in Rill, right, we used to have 40 plates and 40 bowls, right? And Laura used to wash up, so I was like, I'm gonna have her on this. And I just kept stacking them up into a plastic tub. So they were, anyway. And when we run out, I thought, now I've got her. She's gonna have to wash a plate now. She didn't. She actually ate the food out of the pan. I was like, right, you're taking it.
Oh, dude, I know. I've known people like that. They'll just grab anything and use it as whatever, plate or whatever. I've seen people take big Tupperware lids and start using it as a plate.
Oh god!
You just buy paper.
That's when you figure out. Oh, I think I need to get some new plates. When you start using your Tupperware lid as a plate.
No, you just do the washing up, TJ. But Mark, what you was about to say?
And a lid is only like so small or big, you can only fit so much on there.
Sounds like you tested it. Yeah, and Mark, your idea of paper plates.
Yeah, then you still plate.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea, but they fuck up in the dishwasher.
Dude, I buy paper plates as much as possible because I'd rather just use those and
That's what you call fine China.
Yeah. No, I know they
Like-
fuck up in the right. The reason I know they fuck up in the dishwasher is because a few years back, when we had all the nieces round, nephews round for the day, I thought, you know what, I'm going to save on washing up. I'll just get paper plates. And I told Amber to take everything into the. Oh, we got two Lances. Yeah, so I told Amber to take all the plates out. Yeah, went in and she went, "I've put the dishwasher on for you." I was like, "Where's all the fucking plates?" Yeah, she whacked all the fucking paper plates into the dishwasher. Yeah,
God.
opened it up, it was just a big mush. Everything was just caked in mush.
God. I'm getting pissed off with my dishwasher at the moment.
Well, what's up with it?
It keeps on. You turn it on and it starts beeping at you and a light flashing saying it's not draining. I said, why are you draining? You're not even putting water in it yet.
That's because it always starts off with a drain.
Yeah.
What kind of dishwasher you got there, Mark?
Oh God, I don't know. Begins with an S.
A Samsung?
No. It's a German name, I think.
Siemens.
Yeah, I would never buy Samsung appliances. Fuck that, dude. I've had way too many run-ins with those things.
Samsung's not too bad over here. But my dishwasher is a comfy. And do you know how much my dishwasher cost me? Minus 320 quid.
You said 220?
No, minus 320. So what happened? My original one packed up. So I went on Amazon and I ordered a new one. And the first one they delivered was badly damaged, so it went back. They delivered a second one, and this time it just didn't work. So I rang up and I said, right, this is your final chance. And they sent a third one. Unfortunately, when it arrived, the courier brought it up the stairs and he tilted it. And obviously, someone at Amazon had decided to test it to make sure it worked, but didn't drain the fucking thing. So the guy got absolutely soaked. Yeah. And he just chucked it on the floor. And he's like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. He took a picture of that, took a picture himself, backed off. So I rung Amazon and they gave me the dishwasher, said you can keep it, and gave me a full refund.
Wow, that's crazy. But that's pretty good though on their end.
Well, it is, but now they won't give me refunds. Bastards. Although I must admit, I signed up to the free Amazon Prime trial they gave me last month, and everything last month came spot on, no issues. So I've continued it, and touch wood, everything has been perfect.
I actually watched some body cam footage the other day where Amazon actually reported somebody for doing too many refunds. And then I guess somebody at Amazon was actually paying attention. They were sending the wrong products back and they got arrested for.
Oh, there was a woman
I
that
don't
did
remember
that.
what the charges were.
There was a woman in, I think it was in, might have been in America. There was a woman that did it, but she was sending shit. Everything she was buying, she was sending back. Clothes, everything. Yeah. And what caught her out, she bought a wedding dress, wore it for the wedding, and then returned it. Said it was defective.
Oh yeah, if you do too many returns or too many refund requests and stuff like that, they will flag your account. And then eventually they're just going to kick you off. And then they're also going to flag whatever cards you used. That way, if you start up another account, try to use that card, they're going to know.
Well, like I say, they've been all right with me this month, last 2 months, so.
But yeah, I've seen a couple. I saw that body cam footage the other day. That guy got arrested. It was something with the return and stuff in Amazon. So like I said, somebody back at Amazon was actually paying attention.
Yeah, so I've got a
got 'em
feeling.
for fraud.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that when they said they was actually going to look into what was going on with me, they may have sorted it because we were getting claims that things had been delivered and we're taking pictures of random places. One of them, he took a picture of a bridge and said he's been delivered. I was like, well, I don't fucking live under a bridge. Laura might, but I don't.
Oh, dude, that was like that phone number when I changed my phone number last year, and I got that new phone number. I kept getting these calls from Amazon delivery drivers, and I'm like, and they would call me and they'd be like, "Yo, I'm outside the door. I need somebody to let me in." And they called me
But
for
you
like
did,
6 months, and I kept telling them this is not the right number. Somebody put the wrong number on the door that all you guys keep trying to get into. All right, I'll let them know. They kept calling me. Eventually, I was just like, "Yeah, I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Just wait." I'm dealing with a different delivery right now.
but you never ordered anything off of Amazon though.
No, these were delivery drivers trying to get into a warehouse somewhere. And somebody put my number outside the door saying to call the number if you needed to get in. And they kept calling my fucking number. And I kept telling the people that it wasn't. I even got
Be right back.
One of the drivers actually gave me the address and the number to the address to the warehouse that was doing it. And it was out of, where was it out of, like Miami or something? Somewhere down by you, TJ. And I even tried to get a hold of them to tell them to have people stop calling my fucking phone number. It was getting annoying. Eventually, I just started telling them I was coming to the door to let them in. Just wait there. Then I'd hang up the phone. Some poor guy sitting out there for like an hour, pissed off.
Did you end up showing up after a while? But like, I don't know who you're sending these packages, or I don't know who keeps sending you to this place to bring you packages.
Yeah, because it wasn't packages I was getting. It was just phone calls. Oh no, I wouldn't have bitched if Amazon was just dropping rando packs at my house every day. You know, I wouldn't be bitching about that.
yeah. Like, oh wow, look at this thing that I will never use.
They said you were the new mini distribution center. Yeah, sure. Go put it in my garage. Oh man. How's Lance doing? Rearranging his classroom?
Practically, yeah.
How many kids are you down to every day now? Just a handful?
Yeah, I probably have about 10. My wife asked me. But hey, the cool thing, the last day, we get out at 11:30. So we start at 8:15, go to 11:30. The kids have to stay in whatever class they start in the rest of the day.
So it's just a 4-hour class?
Yeah. I don't have a first period class. I'm going to shut my door, turn my lights out. And then, so I won't have anybody.
That's perfect for you because then you'll be on your own.
Yep, exactly.
Get your classroom all straightened up.
That's the plan. Okay, Paul. Oh, it's his empty chair. He wanted me to fly urban. I'm going to show him urban. See here.
Oh man, my ear is just starting to clear up.
Your screen, window, here, there.
I'll tell you that.
Look how beautiful it is in the Northwest, huh? Usually some homeless folks sleep right in here. No one here this morning.
Don't do it.
Oh, yeah.
TV.
Now here I don't have the kahunas to fly through these. I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. No, thank you. Joe would have done it. I like that building right there.
That's pretty good. I'm just reading the previous comments, and Randy said, "Huge pony up and buy a big screen. Throw that antique thing in the trash."
Well, you can tell Lance doesn't smoke cigarettes because he said an 18 pack. It's a 20 pack, Lance.
Yeah, I told him that he could buy a pack of cigarettes. Instead of buying a pack of cigarettes, he could buy a Master Air Screw Props.
I don't think Randy smokes, does he?
No, I don't think he does.
I'm pretty sure he
I
vapes.
think I've seen him vape. Is
Yeah.
vape not considered smoking? I don't know, guys. I don't know enough about it.
Oh, it's not nearly as expensive. Well, at least not here, it isn't. It's way cheaper to vape than it is to smoke cigarettes.
Gotcha.
Is this you, Lance?
Yeah, this is me. Downtown Tacoma.
Oh, nice.
I asked Paul, I said, do you want me to fly urban, waterfront, or a parking garage? He said, urban. So,
Yeah, this is pretty cool right here.
yeah, it's a cool building. I sneak up on that dude right there.
Should have flew through that. Can you fly through that top like little glass thing over there?
No, TJ. Do I know why?
Glass.
Why?
This is a video, and he's already done the flight.
Like I was talking about that glass part on top of that thing right there.
Yeah, but he might be able to do next time on his next flight, but not on this one.
Yeah.
The green screen got in the way here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? That building looks like it's
there you
missing
go,
a
right in
window.
there, right in there.
It's missing
that bird,
something.
though.
Birds like my drone today.
Yeah. Where were you sitting at?
I'm over here. My buddy and I are over on this side. You won't see us because we're on the other side of that car right there.
Oh.
Hiding.
Hiding.
See, look, that's what you mean, isn't it, CJ? That little gap there between the window and the wall, straight through there.
Yeah, right through here.
I didn't even see
Yeah,
that.
the top one.
I'm gonna fly through the top part next time. It's a little narrower. Didn't notice that.
What you need to do is come out of there, do a 180 slide, and come back through.
Take it back now, y'all.
Take it back now, y'all.
Okay, Paul, you're back.
I'm back.
Here's my urban fly through.
Paul was going. Where'd he go?
He went and then he came back and he actually saw some of this.
He made
Yeah,
me a
never-
host.
I did
Never
see
knew
it.
you'd gone.
Studio
See,
2 and
Paul,
3.
I'm keeping an eye on your stream for you. These guys don't even know you've gone.
Hey,
Can't get
Well,
this
Justin.
app.
I have days
I
like
ju-
that too.
I just realized David was here. What's up, David?
Yeah.
Justin?
Hey, Justin. That
What?
baseball game I watched last night is still going on.
It's 'cause
Man, they
baseball
must be
sucks.
really tired of playing baseball.
Yeah, they had a rain delay. They're gonna start again at 10 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
Who's winning?
LSU 5-3. In the second inning, they got a rain. It started lightning and everything, so they did a rain delay, and then 3 hours later decided we'll just play at 10 in the morning.
Oh, by the way, Justin, you should have stayed on last night.
Stayed on for what?
On Fortnite. I got a crown. Next
did
game
you?
I left.
You had to go out and put that damn disc together.
Yeah, I was.
What desk were you putting together?
Sarah's mom drug some desk home from the church. They were getting rid of.
No.
And then they
Yeah,
tore it
we,
apart, and then I had to figure out how it came apart.
You know, nicked a desk from the church.
They gave it to her. The church is about to shut down
Why?
because they don't have enough people to go there.
Lack of customer.
Lack of customers.
Because it's
No one's. You see,
Is
I
it
think
a small church or a big one?
Well, see,
or-
this is the thing: is all the newer churches are all these big, huge churches, right?
Yeah.
They have a hall for doing events. They have multiple classrooms, all this stuff. So they have room to do it, and the people like to go to those ones. This one is a really old church. It's really small, and it's a bunch of people in their 80s, and they're just not attracting any younger people in there. And of course, their congregation is slowly dying off. Every couple months, somebody passes away, and then they have less people. So, like Sarah's the youngest one that goes there. Everybody else is literally in their 70s or older.
Oh, gotcha. Mhm.
They just don't have any young people in the church. Nobody wants to go to it, and so, but it's a really small church, and they've
Was
been
it hold
talking about
was it hold like 100-something people or something?
not even that, dude. I would say maybe 50 comfortably.
yeah. And the way I won it, Justin, was you killed the third person left with the car, and then the last person was shooting the shot at my car, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's gonna blow up!" So I jumped out of it and just let it go, and it went into the petrol station where he was and blew up, and it blew the petrol station up with him. Like game over. He only needed one more shot; he would have killed me.
And at least that's like my theory behind it, TJ, because we're not facing a population crisis, right?
Yeah.
We're gaining more and more people every month. So it's not a population problem. I think it's just the size of the church is not appealing to the younger.
It's a religious problem.
I didn't even
People
notice
are just
Mark
not going to church anymore.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the numbers are, whether that's decreased or increased over the years.
It's definitely decreased, but if you think they've got all these scandals of, sex scandals and stuff in the church,
but you're thinking more of the Catholic Church, though.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. But the more one church has these scandals and people move away from that, people are like, well, what happens if it's happening in that church and that church?
No, it's not just Catholic churches, it's all sorts.
Yeah, it's all sorts. They've even closed a Mormon church down somewhere in Wiltshire, I think. That had a bit of a scandal going on.
I know they closed some Methodist churches around here, but they moved 3 churches into one and built a new one.
Yeah, I think that church's main problem, though, because if you look,
it's gone.
What happened to Justin?
The Lord said, "Well, I've less of that shit."
That's pretty funny.
That's the Lord said, "Shut the fuck up."
That's funny. That's pretty good. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
Fucking hell, his microphone did go off very well, didn't he? Oh no, it's fine.
Well, this is pretty cool.
Did you
The
see
Avada flying
Jackie's
in there.
latest video?
Is that you, Lance, standing standing in there?
No, this is Jackie. What's her last name?
Jackie across the bay.
Yeah, in France. She flew this, but I love the streaks of light that are coming in, all the dust. Kind of
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Anyway, I took a screenshot for her and sent it to her. But the video is pretty cool if you guys get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, I'll have to go on her channel and check it out.
All right, there we go. I didn't realize my headset died.
So you didn't hear what I said then?
Yeah.
No, I think the bottom line is time for a new TV. I think.
We've been telling you that for an hour, TJ. It's like, hey.
Yeah, we've been waiting for you to take us on a field trip to Walmart.
I know.
And the Lord said, "Get a new TV, you idiot."
Yeah.
Well, take your cell phone and take us to Walmart with you. We'll help you navigate through.
Okay, all right.
The Lord said, "Let there be UHD."
Yeah. What you do is when you get accosted at the door, you hold the phone up and we'll say, "He's here to buy a fucking TV."
Fucking TV. He needs a new fucking TV.
Yes.
That's what you said.
And then I'll go, pack it in, guys. One would like to buy a fucking TV. You've got to say it politely, TJ.
I need a new TV. So I can see the penetration.
No, just go in, TJ. TJ.
He's getting a TV that's got penetration.
TJ, just go to the door and you say, "One would like to buy a fucking TV, please."
One would like to buy a fucking TV.
No, please. Don't forget the please. You see, you're being
like
polite. You're going to be posh, you're going to be polite, and you're going to be aggressive in the same sentence. One would like to buy a fucking TV, please.
One would like to
they know you'll mean business.
Okay.
Yeah, the person at the door will just stare at you going, "What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?"
What?
You want a fucking what?
Yeah, that's all you're going to hear is local man arrested for demanding TV from Walmart Associates.
Yeah.
Walmart Associates told the man to leave, but he was yelling. You're just going to see video of TJ. "Give me my fucking TV."
Give me my fucking TV.
You hear him running through Walmart. Fuck you.
Just go in. Just go in,
TV. And my name is TJ. TJ for TV.
TJ, just think of it as a thrift store, right? Think of it as a thrift store. Just go in there, pick up the box of the TV and go, "Can I have that?" and run with it.
I'm taking this. This is mine. I'm
called
taking
theft.
This.
It's only theft if you get caught.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
It's petty theft until you get caught.
That's good. That's good.
That's pretty good.
You know, when TJ gets excited, he starts scratching everything.
TJ. Right, everybody calm down a minute. TJ.
That's pretty good.
I have a solution to your TV dilemma in the chat. In the chat, you can fix stuff.
Oh yeah, there you go. And I'll just send my TV to him, and he could fix it for me.
It costs you more to ship it to him than it would be to buy a new TV.
Yeah, especially since he's up in Canada.
Yeah.
Be a simple $3,000 fix. Shipping.
Then you can tell your mom, I got your TV fixed. It only cost me $3,000. And you know what she'd say? That's my boy TJ.
Yeah, I don't think his mom would
That's
say
pretty good. That's pretty good. That's funny.
Right, who killed Captain Joel this time?
Yep.
But anyway, Justin, when you left and you were saying something about the church, and your microphone went boop, and I went, and the Lord said, "Shut the fuck up." Got him again.
It's a sign from above. That bolt of lightning.
Yeah.
I started the day with Captain Crunch and I ended the day with Captain Morgan because apparently I want to be a pilot.
As long as there's no Captain Joe involved, you'll be
TJ
fine.
on a roll.
Don't even go there. Boo, we don't know. My cockatiel Boo is looking at the monitor screen with turning its head sideways, looking at TJ. He's wondering what the fuck's going on. Hey, Brenda.
That's pretty good.
Maybe that's what's happened to the TV. It's just still laughing, and it's got to that point where you just can't make a sound. That's it. Punch your laptop. You don't need that. Get a new one. Morning, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan.
Dude, I'd take TJ in the store just to get him laughing, and I'd walk off.
Yeah,
Later.
that'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Wait till you've got to wait till you get to the checkout first.
Yeah.
Walk
Yeah, how
away.
much is it?
Just set it going and then go, he's paying. Walk away. Either that or take him to the back, take him to the cinema, put him on the back row and set him going. Just as the film's about to start.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
TJ, have you ever been kicked out of the cinema for laughing?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so, but I have been dragged out. I've been dragged out, not kicked.
Well, TJ be the only one kicked out of the theater for kicking and laughing.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Bit like in Scary Movie when that girl gets up in front of the screen and starts killing her and they're all laughing thinking it's funny.
Good morning, Jonathan.
And you're like, hey!
It almost came up. Up. Here comes the Cheerios. Up.
What?
He started laughing and he almost threw up. Up.
Ew, gross.
You can see it come right up through his throat. Up. taste the second time around. Was it still crunchy?
Ew. Rather not know that. He's ended up fucking passing out. There's my flashlight. I was looking for
that. He's not going to have enough energy to go over to Walmart.
Oh, that's funny.
I forgot what was funny.
That's pretty good. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
That's funny. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
So Justin, what's your schedule for the day?
Nothing really.
Nothing really. Okay.
Justin, want to meet me over at Walmart and help me pick out a TV?
No.
That'd be giggles right there.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry about having a thing to say because he'll have a clapping good time.
If Justin's going over there, Justin will record it for us and just set you going and stand back and watch. As all the staff go into a panic and like, what the hell's going on? I want a fucking TV.
That's funny.
DJ would be a good distraction in a zombie apocalypse.
Yep.
Yesterday I was at work and I was talking to one of my buddies, and he was talking about how like when I die, I'd come back as a ghost, and he'd be like and I would be TJ, the friendly ghost, and I would just be like going into people's houses and just laughing, and the people would be like, "What is that?" And then he started
TJ,
laughing,
TJ,
and then I laughed, and then
TJ, you wouldn't be the friendly ghost, right? That'd be like you'd just be the Grim Reaper's friend, right? Because he wouldn't have to go around touching people to kill them. Yeah. He'll just get you to laugh, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll be blowing their heads off, going.
Everybody in the house would be screaming outside.
I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna lie, dude. If I was in a house and I was by myself and I heard laughing like TJ does, and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from, that'd be terrifying.
CJ will come back as a hyena.
Yeah. Come back as a hyena. Yeah.
Now, TJ, I have another way of getting a free TV. Just go in there, just say, I would like to buy a TV at the lowest price, and then think of the funniest joke, burst out laughing, and just sit there just laughing for about an hour or two. Eventually, they'll go, just take the fucking TV. You can have it. Get out.
Just take it. You don't even have to pay for it. Just take it.
Yeah. Take two. Come on, fuck off.
That's funny.
Well, that actually does kind of sound like TJ with a higher pitch. Hold
Uh-oh.
It should have gone wrong earlier. I still just changed half the
There you go.
What the hell?
That was TJ's buddy that was in the store with him.
on. Dude, that would be my ultimate goal if I was in public with TJ, is to get him to laugh. Tell him some dad joke and just walk the fuck out.
That's good. I would like to buy the TV lowest price possible.
They come out with a 2-inch TV.
2-inch, yeah. Oh god.
Go in there and talk like you're out of the Lord of the Rings. Winch, I need a TV.
Winch, I need a TV. Oh goodness.
Okay, guys, you had enough yet?
Do we still have some more in me?
Dude, if TJ was closer, I'd have been able to give him a TV, but
How far away does TJ live from you?
a little
Probably
over
like
2 hours.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 hours, somewhere in there, about 3 hours.
Oh. Okay, everybody, I think I'm going to call it.
All right, I'm gonna go to
TJ,
Walmart.
let us
anyway.
know how you make out on your TV.
Yeah, send me a picture once you buy something.
All right, will do.
Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody. We'll see you later.
Good luck, DJ.
Later.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see you later on this evening where it'll be helping TJ to set up his new TV show.
There you go.
Oh, crap. Right, see you all tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.